Hey guys, what's going on? Steven back again. So, our Walking Dead movie's on the way. Now, I have an article here from comicbook.com, and it says Melissa McBride on new The Walking Dead showrunner and future expansions. Now, the article goes on to say The Walking Dead's new showrunner Angela Kang is earning praise from her stars and critics, with Melissa McBride now joining the gang. She's a lot better looking than Scott Gimple, McBride joked while talking to comicbook.com. She's so pretty, I like her shoes. More descriptively, in terms of working together, McBride calls Kang a, quote, very focused female prompt writer and enjoys her collaborative nature. She has surprised me a lot because this whole season has taken on a very different feel from the very first episode. A lot more cinematic feel, McBride said. The way she's using the landscapes, the way she's using props, the way all the partners are really taking hold of what it is they do, or they've created, for instance. Plus, she gave Carol some new weapons in Season 9. She's got good leadership, and she also communicates well with the departments. McBride goes on. She will say, this is what I want, do what you do. I'm enjoying it. You know, Scott has this way you can't compare. This is just apples to oranges, but the show has gone through different showrunners, and they all had their very unique point of view. They all have their way that they approach the work, and it's totally felt through the lives on the production. With former showrunner Gimple having moved to a chief content officer role, the cast members do not work with him as much on a daily basis. It's pretty much Angela, and we talked to Scott to say hi and see how he's doing, McBride said. So he is very secretive. He is working on top secret stuff. Top secret stuff like movies and future Walking Dead spin-offs. I'm excited about the movies, McBride said. The movies are exciting. I don't know anything about it. I really don't. I'm excited about whatever this world is that's coming for The Walking Dead. It's expanding. It's expanding, and I really don't know anything about it. I hope I'm part of the expansion. Interesting. So, very interesting. Now, let's go through some of the stuff here, with Angela Kang and stuff like that, the critics or, reviewers, whatever you want to call them, have seen either the first episode or the first 3 episodes. Not everybody has seen the first 3 episodes. I think comicbook.com and a couple others have actually seen the first 3 episodes already. I know Forbes has only seen the first episode, but so far all the reviews, whether they've seen just the first episode or the first 3 episodes, have been very positive. I don't remember exactly, word for word, what they said, but it's been, very positive, back to, I don't want to say like back to greatness, but back to what it was before. I guess like it feels like the earlier seasons, a lot more character interaction, relationships and, all that type of stuff. Even Forbes, surprise, surprise, has actually wrote a very non-spoilery article or review about the first episode, and surprisingly it was very positive, which is a huge surprise because Forbes never writes a positive article about the show. I mean, they nitpick it to death. So, the fact that a positive article was written about The Walking Dead on Forbes really says a lot. So, if we go on to the movies and stuff like that, Scott Gimple did say on Talking Dead that there is a upcoming announcement. Not exactly sure when that announcement is going to be, whether that could be, this week, this Sunday on Talking Dead, who knows? Could be, I don't know, during the mid-season finale, mid-season return, who knows? But I think it is going to be some sort of movie. As Melissa McBride did say, he's working on top secret stuff like movies and future Walking Dead spin-offs. Now, I can't see them doing another spin-off. I was completely wrong about Fear the Walking Dead. I kind of figured the way the second half was going, with Morgan being like, all right, let's go back to Virginia. I want to go to Virginia. Let's go to Alexandria. And then with the season finale taking that giant U-turn and, well, let's stay here. I thought season 5 was going to be, about the journey going from, was it Mississippi? Where were they? Mississippi, Texas? Wherever they were, from there to Virginia to Alexandria. I thought that was season 5, what it's going to be about, the journey, maybe some sort of detours along the way, things happen, that type of stuff. But I was completely wrong. They're staying put. They're going to continue on the work there. So I really can't see them doing another show right now. I mean, we already have 2 shows. We got The Walking Dead from October to December, give or take when it starts. And then, of course, we got like a 2.5 month break. And the show usually comes back March, April time frame. And then we get Fear the Walking Dead, which usually starts, I don't know, when does it usually start? It starts right before summer, or it ends right before summer, and then it comes back basically around the end of summer. So, basically looking at, almost 8 months of Walking Dead right there. So I can't see them doing another show. So I think it's going to be a movie. As for what type of movie, who really knows? I mean, there's a couple of ideas that I would like to see. I'd kind of like to see some sort of like anthology type of series, kind of like what Star Wars is doing, like maybe like with Rogue One and Solo type of thing. I think that'd be kind of cool. Like, I would not mind seeing a governor story or a governor movie. What happened with the governor during, the outbreak, leading all the way up to Welcome to Woodbury. See what happened to Penny and stuff like that. Well, even though we do know what happened to Penny, but how did it go down? I think that'd be cool. How did he come across Milton? How did he meet Martinez? How did he set up Woodbury? I think that'd be pretty interesting. I think that'd be really cool. Obviously, you need David Morrissey. Otherwise, don't do it. Another one would be, I would like to see like the downfall of the government and the military. The very early stages of the breakout. Like when, the breakout happens, how did the government handle it? We knew about the government basically bombing or napalming Atlanta and stuff like that. I kind of like to see that stuff, like them giving the orders. All right, it didn't work. We can't contain it. And then everything spiraling out from there. I think that'd be kind of cool to see. And then, of course, there's always the Here's Negan story they could do. JDM does want to do that. Not sure how that would work, with him still being on the show and doing a movie. I mean, yeah, he's done it before, just look at season 8, at least the beginning, but I think that movie was already being filmed. I don't know. I mean, I guess you could do it, you just have to write him off for a couple of episodes like they did in season 8, hence the reason for, well, not shooting at the glass. Granted, that was in the comics, but it also attracted the walkers, which made Negan go inside that little camper and basically be trapped there for a few episodes so he could finish the other movie he was working on. So it kind of made sense. So they could do something like that, but I don't know. I'm up for anything. I'm kind of, curious to see what it is they could be doing. But yeah, Walking Dead movies. Now, of course, we don't know, is it going to be like an AMC movie, or is it going to be like a movie, like a full-on, high budget, like Sony Pictures, whatever type of movie? Who knows if they actually have the budget for that. I mean, kind of look at the show now, they really don't have the budget for the show. I mean, the show gets a pretty shitty budget as it is, so I don't know. But we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, looks like Melissa McBride's talking about movies and stuff like that. You know, top secret stuff like movies and future Walking Dead spin-offs. I'm excited about the movies, plural. So it looks like they get a few ideas for a few movies. So yeah, cool stuff. We'll have to wait for a official announcement from, Scott, whenever that may be. Like I said, maybe that could be this Sunday, Talking Dead, after season 9 premiere, or it could just be later on, season finale, whatever. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that thumbs up button. That'd be awesome. Remember, feel free to subscribe to my channel. Help me reach my goal of 1,200 subscribers. Hope we can hit that. Follow me on social media. Links are in the description box below. And also, if you watch my reaction videos, last night's or the season finales of Fear, I had to re-edit it about 6 times. And, I finished editing the first time and tried uploading it around like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And by the time I was done uploading it, waiting for it to process, come to find out, it was copyright, take it down, re-edit it, do all that stuff over and over again 6 times. The video didn't get up until about almost 1 o'clock in the morning. So if you like those videos and you want to watch them, I'm going to see what happens with The Walking Dead when it returns. If I have to keep going through all that copyright, taking it down, editing it, bringing it back up, and doing it over and over again, I'm just going to do them on Patreon. I'm going to throw them on my Patreon page because it is, a complete pain in the neck. Once you already edit it, save it, and then by the time you upload it to YouTube, and then by the time it's done processing, because it doesn't say, as soon as it's done uploading, it doesn't just say, oh, copyright, this time limit, and stuff like that. It has to go through all the processing, and I mean, that can take however long, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and then that's when it will say, hey, copyright, and then you have to take it down, do it all over again. So if that happens during The Walking Dead, I'm just going to start uploading them right to my Patreon page. And also, if you're a Vikings fan, I think I might be doing those on Patreon as well. I'll have to wait and see if, there's a lot of copyright issues and stuff like that. So, but yeah, we'll have to see after this season premiere episode. If that happens, they'll go on Patreon. I won't bother uploading them to YouTube. So, just an FYI. Yeah, other than that, leave me your thoughts and comments. What do you guys think about, Walking Dead movies? What type of movies would you like to see? Who would you like to see in a movie? Would you like to see some sort of, I don't know, kind of like prequel tying up into The Walking Dead? Or would you like to see a story based on a character? Let me know. And, other than that, definitely stick around because there is some Walking Dead 902 and 903 episode tidbits. Some things about the Whispers and maybe some beheadings. Just saying. So there are some tidbits out there. I'm going to try to wait and see if there's any more coming in because right now there's only like a couple of little things. So, I mean, the video would probably be like 2 minutes long. So I'm just waiting to see if there's any more information. But yeah, some pretty interesting stuff about episode 902 and 903. So definitely stick around for those. So other than that, like I said, just stick around. More videos are on the way, and I'll see you guys next time.